This is the story of the balloon that wouldn't pop. Once upon a time, in a world filled with laughter and joy, there lived a little girl named Lily who had a big problem. She had a balloon that wouldn't pop. It all started on Lily's birthday. She had invited all her friends over for a party, and they were gonna have a big time. There were games, cake, and a pipara. But Lily's favorite part was always the balloons. Her mom had bought a bunch of them. Red ones, blue ones, even some rainbow ones, and Lily loved to pop them. It was so much fun to hear that popping sound. But then something strange happened. One of the balloons wouldn't pop. At first, it was just one balloon out of many. So Lily didn't think much of it. She poked it and prodded it, but it just kept on floating. Lily looked at it closely and saw that it wasn't just any balloon. It was a shiny silver color and had a big red nose. This wasn't just a balloon. It was a super special balloon. Lily went up to her mom and asked, "Mom, why doesn't this balloon pop?" "Can't pop, can't pop," sang the balloon. The words came out as a song, a silly song that made everyone laugh. Lily and her friends all stood around the balloon, trying to figure out how to pop it. They poked it, they prodded it, they even tried to throw it against the wall, but no matter what they did, the balloon just wouldn't pop. Finally, Lily's mom said, "Don't worry, sweetheart. Maybe this balloon just needs a little more air. Then we can pop it." So she went over to the balloon, ready to give it a little more air. But as she did, the balloon started to sing again. "Don't blow me up, don't blow me up," it sang, "or I'll make you do a funny little jump." Suddenly, Lily's mom found herself doing a little jump right in the middle of the living room. Everyone burst into laughter. Then Lily had an idea. She told her mom, "Okay, maybe we need to jump really high to pop the balloon." So they all lined up and took a big deep breath. On the count of 3, they jumped as high as they could. But when they let go of the balloon, it just floated back down again. "Woohoo!" laughed the balloon. That was a fun little jump. Lily sat down on the floor feeling sad. She couldn't believe that her balloon wouldn't pop. Just then, her dog Sparky came over and started barking at the balloon. Bark, bark, bark. The balloon started to shake. Oh my goodness," it said. Hey dog, you scared me." Then the balloon started floating all the way up to the ceiling. "I'm stuck," cried the balloon. "I'm stuck up here." Lily didn't want the balloon to be scared, so she had another idea. She told Sparky, "Good boy, you scared the balloon. Now it's stuck, but we need to make it pop. So how about this? You scare the balloon and I'll pop it." So Lily and Sparky got ready. They took a deep breath and then charged toward the balloon. Bark! The balloon started shaking again, but before it could say anything, Lily poked it with all her might. But guess what? The balloon still wouldn't pop. Lily started to feel angry. How could a balloon not pop? It wasn't supposed to be this way. She threw her hands up in the air and shouted, "I give up." Just then, the balloon started to glow a bright red color. "What?" cried Lily. The balloon flew out the window and landed in the middle of the garden. Everyone ran outside to see where the balloon had gone. When they got outside, they saw the most amazing thing. The balloon had turned into a beautiful red rose. Lily felt so surprised. She couldn't believe her eyes. The balloon had turned into a real live rose bush. And as Lily looked closer, she saw that the rose bush had a little silver balloon tied to it. It was the same balloon that she had been trying to pop. But now it wasn't just a balloon. It was a magical balloon that had turned into a rose bush. Lily carefully picked the rose and gave it to her mom. "For you," she said. Her mom was so happy. She hugged Lily and said, "Thank you, sweetheart. This is the most beautiful present ever." Then Lily's mom noticed that the silver balloon hadn't gone away. It was still tied to the rose bush. Lily's mom leaned in close and whispered to the balloon. "Will you pop now?" she asked. And guess what? The balloon popped. "Pop," it said, and everyone cheered. Lily learned that sometimes things aren't always what they seem, and that's okay. Sometimes balloons turn into rose bushes, and sometimes rose bushes turn into balloons. Who knows? It's all part of the magic of life, and Lily wouldn't have it any other way. The end. Hey there. Welcome to our channel, the place where kids come to have fun. We make funny cartoon adventures for children and their parents to enjoy together. All our cartoons are 30 minutes long, so the whole family can enjoy a good laugh together. We also release weekly shorts to keep the fun going, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, stay kind, stay curious, and above all, stay happy.